Hi, gamers. How y'all doing today? So, I've been trying to level up my rare animal breeding, and I've dedicated a whole entire island to doing this. And I've been working on it for, I don't know, going on 4 weeks, I guess. Been working on it pretty heavy, hot and heavy. So, I like to hunt, and I'm always after leather and other things, particularly tier 5 leather. Because I like to make money as a hunter and I like raising animals. I like the gardening, the crafting. Croby, shut up! I'm trying to make a movie. Excuse me, my pet crow is a loudmouth. But anyway, the past little over 3 weeks, I have been collecting baby wild boars and raising them in kennels. I have 77 of them at the moment, and I'm ready to saddle some of them. All of them if I can. But as you can see in this chart, and bear with me, T5 saddled Wild Boar mounts right now on the Limhurst market, well, the average market estimated value is going for 378,000 silver. I have 77 tame wild boars that I've raised in my kennels from wild baby boarlets. It requires one tame wild boar, 20 T5 cured leathers, and 5 Treehearts to create one tier 5 saddled wild boar mount. See, I made this little thing here to show you all. Treehearts cost at the moment on the market around 50k silver on average. Right now they're 70k. But I do faction stuff. That's why anytime I go out and I hunt glowies, because glowies and those skellies and all those higher level mobs give way more faction points. And you get those faction points and you can spend them at the market. The Limhurst faction guy, not market, but the Limhurst faction guy. You can buy this stuff in the market for the prices I've listed. But if you want to get them for free, you gotta do faction flag stuff. And I love boar mounts. The elite tier 8 one has that heal you can drop when you're faction flagged. Awesome for taking out mobs. Gives you, it heals you while you're attacking. It heals you while you're in PvP faction flag combat. They're awesome. And they carry a buttload of weight. I'm talking a buttload of weight. So it's just, to me, it's one of the best mounts in the game for a gatherer. For a gatherer and a crafter. Now, people might argue with me, but I like them. And all you got to do is put them in your mount slot. You don't even have to be on them. You don't have to worry about staying in a radius, and you get that carry weight boost permanently until you remove it from you. And that is also another cool thing. So rock on, Limhurst. So anyway, back to my little thing here. So T5 cured leather cost about 1k silver each on average. So that's 20,000 silver to create one saddled wild boar mount. So I got the little thing. Let's do the math to see how much it would cost if you purchase all the stuff to make them straight from the market. A tame wild boar, an average good price. Now the market is always fluctuating. Sometimes I get them for 40k when people are just trying to make silver. You find this crap under 50k, you buy it. You buy it immediately. 50k, I'll buy it. But they also require Treehearts. Now that's 5. They're on average 50k each. That's 250,000 silver for 5 of them to make one freaking mount. And then, like I said, the T5 cured leather is roughly 20,000 silver for total for 20 of them. So you've got 50. Let's see, 300k, 320k total cost. Yeah, right here. Total cost equals on average about 320k silver. So you can make them for 320k silver If you buy all the crap, that's what it would cost you. On average, they sell for 378K, so that's what, 58,000. But here's the real kicker. That damn tax, even if you've got premium, which is bullshit. If you got premium, you shouldn't have to pay a damn tax in the market. But they put that tax in there because it's a silver sink. A silver sink is something they want you to lose your silver on. It pisses me off. Their argument, as it keeps the economy going, forces people to go out and loot their crap. And actually, they don't want you buying crap off the market. It's how I'm starting to feel, because if you're a crafter and you like to make stuff, it seems like 9 times out of 10, the raw resources cost more than the finished product. And I have been complaining about this in other videos. It's totally stupid. Oh, well, then it's the player's fault because it's a player-driven economy. No, it's players looking at what it costs them on average, and they're trying to make a profit. And it skyrockets. But then you got so many people doing it, then they have price wars, and then they drop the crap down below it. And sometimes they get into something, they're like, screw it, I'm not going to do this anymore. They sell off all their merchandise stupid cheap. I mean, there must be a high volume of people doing this too, because I've seen stuff on there. I know how cheap you can make it. I know what the maximum cost is to make it for the stuff I do. And I'm like, they're not making a profit off this. There's no way in hell. All methods are going about getting it, even at cheapest option, they're losing. So I think some people just like crafting. They don't give a shit if they make a profit. They just love the feeling of selling something. And I get that because I'm a merchant in real life. But either way, if you're trying to make money in this game, it can be challenging. So anyway, total cost 320 silver. Minus the fees, you're gonna break even. Most of the time, you'll break even if you buy all the crap. Faction flag. You can get those Treehearts by the Limhurst faction flag guy. He sells the stuff, and I forgot to write down what it costs. I think it's 3,000 faction points. If I remember right, it's 3,000 faction points each. Well, in the past 4 weeks, I've been saving mine up, and I got over 100,000 of them, and I'm fixing to go buy some Treehearts. And you can buy the baby Boarlets too. Matter of fact, that's the only way you can get them. They are not a drop in the wild, like a lot of people think. You have to buy the babies from the market, or buy from the Limhurst faction guy, or somebody wants to sell them, because you can sell them. But the only way to get them without paying for them is faction flag stuff. So I will buy the babies with the money I earn out looting and hunting and, crafting, selling stuff, and buy the Treehearts and go craft them. So I'll buy the Treehearts with the faction flag stuff, and then most of the time I'll buy the baby wild boarlets to raise them in my kennels to turn them into tame wild boars. And then I go get my own leather. That's why I'm moving to Brasilia, because it's got a ton. It's got a yellow zone with no timer. It's like being in a mist without no timer. It's right outside the city. You don't have to go very far, so you can run for your life. But it's yellow zone, so who gives a crap? And it's got every T5 resource. I mean, all 5 T5 resources are highly in abundance there. So I spent 30 million silver building me an island there. And that's where I'm gonna start, doing my thing. I'm gonna sell on the black market too. Well, I've been selling some stuff on the black market. I haven't sold any mounts on the black market, but I'm fixing to find out what that's like. So anyway, now to get to it, to craft all 385 at 50K of mine would cost me 19,250,000 million silver just in Treehearts alone. If I went and bought all the Treehearts off the market right now at 50K each, and mind you, there's 77K each right now, which I will not buy those. I won't buy them past, rarely will I go past 55K. I try to stay around 50K or below, so I'm constantly looking at the market, buying. If I got the money, I'll buy them whenever I can because I know I'm going to need them in the future. So I stockpile them. And anyway, 77 times 20 equals 1,540 T5 cured leathers at 1,000 silver each. That's 1,540,000 silver just for the leather if I went and bought it off the market. Not to mention that my 77 tame wild boars cost 50K each as a baby wild boarlet. Or free if you use your faction points, but I'll spend my faction points on the Treehearts and buy the Boarlets. Because most of the time people will sell the Boarlets for at their right price, 50K. The Treehearts is hard to get below 70K. Because people make profit off of. And that's fine if you can sell your stuff for that. But for me, my investment, especially my faction points, since I can buy the boars most of the time at 50K, and I hope people don't change this, I will buy them off the market for 50K. And then I will spend my faction points on Treehearts. Because the Treehearts most time cost more on the Limhurst market and other places. So to save money, I spend my faction points on the Treehearts and I'll buy the freaking baby wild boars. And I'll go loot my own tier 5 cured leather. So if you total all that up, the 3,850,000 for the baby wild boarlets, the 1,540,000 silver for the leather, and the 19,250,000 silver for the Treehearts, that totals 24,640. 40. And if I sell that, I forgot to put this in here. If I sell those 77 times 378, 378,000. Right now, if I can sell them for what they're going for on the market, the T5 saddled wild boar mounts at 378,000 silver each, I would make 29,000. Let's see. Sale for 29,106,000 silver. Yeah. And then that would equal, so 29,106,000 silver minus the cost would be, the cost is 24,640,000. I would profit profit would be 4,466,000 silver. That's buying it. But you can increase that profit by 60% doing it the way I'm doing it. Your only cost is in the wild boars and the food to raise them. But you can raise the raw meats on pastures on your island, and then to get the food to feed the wild boarlets. So if you do that, your initial cost is the seeds or buying the babies. Tier 5, I can feed them all on tier 5. I haven't really noticed a difference in, it's 29, 29, 29 most of the time to feed one. It doesn't really matter what you feed them. They got favorites, but I mean, I think their favorite food will increase their birth rate, but don't waste your focus on, don't waste your focus on uh, raising baby wild animals, especially boarlets. I mean, I have gotten one baby out of 77. I've gotten one baby boarlet in a whole 4-week period, wasting my focus on them. So don't make the same mistake I made. So anyway, you can profit by buying everything. An average of we'll just say 4.5 million silver. if you just go buy it. And that's not bad. If you sell all 77 of them, I'm just using 77 because that's how many I have at the moment. So if I bought all the crap, it cost me 24,640,000 silver to buy it, go to my saddler, craft them, then put them on the market. And if they all 77 sold for 378,000 silver, I would profit 4,466,000 silver. But I like hunting my own crap. I like crafting my own crap. I like raising my own crap. And I'm going to get maximum value. I'm going to increase that by 60%. 60%, which is over 10 million silver. So, yeah. So, anyway, let's get to this. I have talked long enough. Okay, so I'm going to go to the faction guy and get my Treehearts so I can make those mounts. All right. Oh, hi, Mosey Posey. How you doing? Who else is online? Okay, just Mosey Posey. Hi, if you're watching the show, hi. Oh, and Rafi Fandari. Rafi Fandari, is that the right name? Rafi Fandari, if you're still watching my videos, where you been? Says you haven't been in a week, 3 days. I wasn't ignoring you if you were trying to get a hold of me. Like I said, the best way to get a hold of me is to send an in-game mail. I check them because this game has a horrible chat thing, the guild chat. It's good if you're online playing, but as soon as you log out, it's all gone. It just kills it and starts. There's no way to leave previous messages outside of that mail. So use that mail if you need to get a hold of me, all right? Because I want to help you. And obviously something happened. Something made you not want to play the game anymore. But anyway, come back. You're missing out on a bunch of fun. Anyway, I like you, Rafi Fandari. And I know it's hard in the beginning. You need help. I don't mind. You've been in the guild for a while now, and that proves to me that you care, and you're not just some random person just wanting a bunch of free crap and then going to bail on me as soon as you get what you want. Can't stand that, but it happens. But I think you've proven your worth, so come back. Anyway, let's go to the faction guy. To see, look, my faction, Warfare. Where's it at? Where's it at? I have 107,000 faction points. So that should get me... The Treehearts are about 3,000 each. So let's go see what I can buy with those things. Because I'm going to use it to create mounts. So I can make some money.
Ready to leave?
Isn't this so much fun? But, this is a way that you can make money in the game. It takes a little time, it's not my main way of making money, but it's one way I can make about an extra 10, 15 million a month, which a month sounds like a long time, but you stay busy in this game. And I play a maximum of 3 to 4 hours. On days that I work, I'm lucky if I get 2 hours, 2 hours game time, and then that's about it. Like today I'm off, so what time is it? 3:11 p.m. I've been, it took me a little while to type up that notepad, but anyway, where's the faction guy? Man, I get off subject quick. But anyway, I believe this is the guy right here. So anyway, see this? Your coins? Treehearts, 3,000. See, click on that, and I can buy 35 for 189,000. Man, I was hoping I could get more. What else can you get? Iron campaign chest, them hurt 8,000. I could buy 11 of those. I don't think I've ever bought one, so I don't know what's in it. Resource return rate. Opening this non-tradable chest adds valuable rewards directly to your inventory. I do want to see what's in those, and then you can buy the artifacts for crafting capes and stuff. Like those are 400 expert. Okay, see, there's the wild boarlets. They're 3,000 each. Right now, I can get them for about 50. I get them normally between 40 and 50,000. It doesn't take long to earn 3,000 points in the faction stuff, but it's an extra way to make money. If you want to survive in this game financially, you got to find little like revenues. I keep a freaking journal right here, and it's got costs, items, everything I need to craft. I write the notes in there. I write what the average price is. I write what a good price is, high price is, average price. Now I just put the average. That way, if it's below the average, I know I'm getting a good deal. If it's above the average, I'm like, I don't know, that kind of thing. But yeah, this faction guy is awesome. And see, there's the elite wild boarlet, which as soon as I am tier 7 on my saddler and my animal breeding. As soon as I get to tier 8, I'm going to be buying these. And they are 50,000 faction points each, but you can sell that thing for up to 5 million. They average about 3.5 million, but you can sell them. See, you got to be a ranger. See, you got to be a knight defender too. Oh, I forgot about that. To buy the wild boarlets, you got to be at least knight defender rank, which I am knight defender rank. I think I'm a little bit higher. I don't remember. To buy those, but to buy that's why I've been buying the wild boarlets and just raising them, because I wasn't knight defender level. I just recently got that like a week or two ago, I believe. But the Treehearts, you can buy them right off the bat, and you can craft them. Once you obtain the wild baby boars, you got a kennel. You can just throw them in the kennel and raise them. As long as your animal breeding is at tier 5, which if you watch my past videos on my animal breeding, you can see I got to tier 5 like in less than an hour. Just buying the crap, spending my money I've made off other things in the game. I'm always investing my silver into something else that's going to make me money. It's just like in real life. You start a business, you buy a business, you invest your money in merchandise you're going to sell for a higher profit to get a gain, a profit. And then once you reach a certain amount of money, a nice amount, take that, find something else that's highly profitable, put your money in that. And you just keep building your money up. It's a game. Like, business is a game in real life. And when you're making money, you're winning. That's how you know you're winning, is you're making money, but it takes time. You got to start out, you got to invest, you got to have patience. You got to have a lot of patience. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes things just sell off the shelves faster than you can get them. That's always fun. But anyway, back to this. I want to buy one of these chests. I know I'm going to miss out. They are how much? 9,000. Damn, that's 3 Treehearts. I've never bought one of these. Screw it, I'm gonna buy one.
You like it?
Let's see what's in this puppy. Open it. It's got a freaking Treeheart in it. And it's, oh my goodness. It's got 11 tier 6.1 hides. Holy crap. I got a Treeheart, so basically I wasted 6,000 points, but I got a Master's Ruined Rock, piece of an ancient powerful weapon, can be used to craft Master's Bedrock Mace of the same tier. Hell yeah! And what is this? 50,000 combat fame. That's like 5 tier 4 Tombs of Insight. And I got one of those. I got, 200,000 combat fames. Holy shit. That's, my goodness, money-wise, it's better to buy those chests. Holy crap. Yeah, how much is this worth? 250,000 silver for a golden crown? And I got one of those. Oh my goodness. See, I could take that 250,000 silver, go buy 3. Is that right? 50, 50. Holy shit, I could buy 5 Treehearts for just that one item. That's awesome. And then how much silver do we get? 2 bags of add bags. Let's see, how much is that? Let me move this out of the way. Oh my goodness. 20,000. All right, so 10,000. That's not bad. Oh my goodness. How much is this worth? 34,380. Dang it. It's the first time I've ever bought one of those. Shit. Yeah, I could literally sell that crown. Wait a minute. Thetford. Take it to Thetford. Sell it for. Am I reading that right? Oh, I'm such a dumbass. It's 25,000 silver. I'm blind, y'all. I don't like playing with my glasses on. Okay. That won't even buy one. Okay, scratch that idea. I was fixing to waste all my shit on those. I was fixing to waste my stuff on all those iron campaign chests. Alright, alright. So at least we got one Treeheart. So that's like wasting 6,000 instead of 9 because we did get one of those back. The 100,000 combat fame. That's like 10 tombs of insight. Tier 4 tombs of insight, 10k each, and those are roughly, I don't know, on average between 15,000 and 17,000 each. So that's like 170,000 in silver worth of uh, insight. Combat, what the hell's it called? Fame. Yeah, my God, my brain ain't working. So, I mean, if you weren't needing these Treehearts, that iron campaign chest is pretty freaking sweet. Has it got any more chests? No. Just the iron campaign chest. Those are nice. But I need. Dang it! I could just go buy these things and still make, what I say, 4 million, 4.5 million profit. But I'm just trying to show y'all how you can make money using the faction warfare stuff in Limhurst. Now, every city's got its own little thing. I'm in Limhurst, so this is what I do. How much is this? Can't trade it. Can't trade it. So let's use it. 50,000. I got my gear on. I want to level up. So boom. Battle Axe Combat Specialist. Just went up to 79. And my Mercenary Jacket Combat Specialist went to. How is my Combat Specialist higher? Oh, that because the other one was a weapon. Duh. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. Anyway, back to this guy.
How do you do?
Man, that's cool though. That's cool. That's good rewards. It really is. But I need Treehearts. So screw it. And why am I not flagged? That's weird.
Welcome back.
What's this? Trade missions. Only show affordable trade mission. I have never done a trade mission. I'm gonna try one of those later. So anyway, I need Treehearts. So let's buy some freaking Treehearts.
Enjoy it.
Alright, now how many Treehearts we got? 30. That's enough to do 5. 5 little Boarlets. So I ain't gonna make no. Well,
So soon.
I could still make a couple million profits since I didn't have to buy those. Where is my ox? Alright, let's go back to my city and craft what I can craft.
What's broken?
What's broken? I went the wrong way.
Your island awaits. Take care.
Take care, take care. So excited. I get so excited when I'm crafting. I love it. It's like a game within a game. So I'm gonna need some tier 5 leather. I need how much? Well, to do all 70s, I ain't gonna, unless I go buy the Treehearts, I'm not gonna have enough to do the 77. And yeah. But anyway, let's see how much profit we can make off 5, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that's 6. I should be able to make 6. I could have bought 2 more. Wait a minute. I might have some of those Treehearts. I need to get a stack of leather. I'll just put a 999 stack. Oh, drop this off in here. And put that. Where's my crafting? Yeah. Put that over here. And come on, let go. And those I store in here. So I got this and this. And do I not have any freaking tree hearts? I got 33 we just got from the Limhurst guy. I don't know if I have any in stock or not. Probably not. I normally use them up as I get them. Ah, they would be at the top. Yeah, I don't have any. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go buy 2 off the market. So I'm going to pause for a minute. Hi ho! Anyway, here we are at Limhurst Market.
Welcome, friend.
And the tree hearts are 50,000. Damn, see? That's a good price. Oh my god. Holy shit. This guy's selling 53 of them. Oh my goodness. That is a good price. That's a good price. Damn it. How much to buy all of them? 16 million? 16 million to buy 303. To do all 77, I need 385. Damn. 385. Woo! I am so tempted to buy those. I am so tempted to buy those. 16,354,000. Man, I should buy those. That's a good price. Although my price is figured at 50,000, so no. No, that's going to increase. That's going to increase the cost to past 21,175,000 to do all 77. Man, if I can find them at 50K though, I would buy them. 50K or below, I would buy them. So I'm just gonna patient see. That's 1,000 more than what I should have. Oh, and it's only one. I need one more. What the hell was I thinking? Dang it! I'll buy one. Just because I want to craft this little booger. Now we're at 35. We should be able to make 6. Alright! Back to my island. So, I only have enough to build 6. But that's alright. Because I don't have much money tied up in them. See, I got 77 that I've raised. Well, sometimes the shift button doesn't transfer. It just opens it. And I got these other mounts I got to do too. These are all, everything except for this, I raised in my kennels over the past, I don't know, month. Yeah, about a month, almost right at a month. So if I can settle all these, I mean, like put those back over there. Come on. See, right now I'm 10.9 million of just in animals I've raised in my kennels on my animal breeding island. And of course, you know, I've been at it for 4 weeks now, and if you watch my past animal breeding videos, you'll see everything I've been doing. I don't know, there's like 5 videos, 5 or 6 videos. But 4, 5, I just did a 5th one last night. Wasn't doing the rares, I was just farming and gathering the food to feed them. You know, anyway, it's all fun, you know. They're all titled Albion Online - Animal Breeding if you want to check them out. If not, That's up to you, but if you know, I just like to have fun. So anyway, put those back. Why does it do that? So now I can run over to my saddler. Run over to the saddler and let's start making 6 mounts. Should be enough to make 6 mounts. Where is she at?
Sensational creatures.
Sensational creatures, and that'd be under the rare mounts tab. So, saddled wild boar, and I should be able to make 6. Holy shit, it says I can make 7? If I use my focus, if I use my focus, I can, 37.1%, might be able to make 8. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Holy shit! I can't add. So I can make 7 mounts. Well, hell yeah. Alright, craft.
Work closely.
You don't get no points for, do I get anything for crafting these puppies, fame-wise? 13,500, 5,400. Alright, so that got us... Ooh. We got 2 good quality ones. And 5 normal ones. I forgot you can increase the quality. So we got 7. And it used up all the tree hearts. Damn! I was hoping the focus would spare me at least 5 tree hearts so I could make... Shit. Well, don't waste your focus on trying to, save the rare crap. I'm down to 2,421 focus. Wow, see... I forgot about that. Yeah, it will not save the artifact or whatever. I think they call these artifacts, special artifacts. Your focus won't spare those in crafting. Such a bunch of bullshit. So anyway, it spared leather, and that was it. It just spared leather. Didn't spare anything else. So that was a waste of focus. I don't give a shit about the leather. Leather's cheap. Damn it. Should have saved my focus for crafting my 0.4s, which I was gonna make. I was gonna craft a 4.4 set today and go test it out. Anyway, there you have it. So these are now worth, on average, 1.89 million for these 5. That don't seem right. Yeah, I guess that's right. And then these are worth 745k for 2, and they're supposed to be worth 378,000. 378. So yeah, they've dropped in value just a little bit, but so man, this thing is not. Yeah, 378. Yeah, so let me do the math real quick. Yeah, so if you split them, like clicking on one of them, estimated market value right now is 373. So 373 times 5 is 1.865 million. And I have how much tied up in these? 50 times 5 times 50,000. So I got 250,000. Yeah. 250,000 times 5. So I can sell them for 1.865 thousand minus 250,000. I will profit 1.6 million. Yeah, because I got 50k tied up in the boars. I get my own leather. I use my faction points to buy those. So I just built 7 of these things. And I'm gonna put them on the market, and they're gonna sell for. I'm gonna put them. I might put them a little bit higher than that, but if I put them right at 373,000 and they sell, I'll profit 1,615,000 silver. So there you go, folks. If I had 77 of them, oh my goodness, I would profit a shit ton. So I'm making them faster than I can get the damn tree hearts. But yeah. Yeah. But anyway, spend your faction points on the tree hearts. Yeah, because it's going to cost you 250,000 per mount, and then 50,000 for the mount, so that's 300,000. And if you get the rest of the stuff, you could still profit 75,000. Is that right? Yeah, 1,000 profit per mount buying the stuff. So I don't know, it's up to you. I mean, it's fun crafting them. I love crafting them. So go buy the stuff, craft them, and make about 75,000 profit off each one when they sell. Or go through the whole monotonous process like I do and make millions. It's up to you. Anyway, I hope this helps somebody. I'm going to end this video now. So happy crafting, happy farming, and all that good stuff, and hunting. I love hunting. So anyway, long live Albion, and you kids be good. And if you can't be good at it. Ha 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 ha. Ta ta.